So 2012 has come to an end, and a lot of people like to compile a list of resolutions for next year. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Rather than extrapolating into the future, what I like to do is compile a list of things that I learned this year, because I find when I put all this information into one list, I'm able to use it more effectively moving forward into the future. So I thought I would share this list with you guys. In 2012, I learned what twerking is and how to do it. I'm not gonna do it for you right now. Maybe later. You gotta be in the right mindset to twerk, and I am not in that twerking mindset, okay? In 2012, I learned what the term fluffer means in regards to film. Google it. You'll get a laugh out of it. It's really, really funny. In 2012, I learned what happens when you don't do laundry for an entire semester at university. You stank. You stank real bad. Piggybacking off of that. Weird, I know. I learned that when it comes to deciding what school you're going to go to, or if you're going to go to school at all, changing your mind is okay. Being certain about things is impossible, so if a change has to be made, you have to make that change. In 2012, I learned that one song can change everything. What I mean by that is that music is an emotional weapon for me. And I've actually compiled a list of songs. It's a playlist on my iTunes that'll get me emotional if I ever feel like I'm bottling my feelings in, because in my personal experience, that is the most unhealthy state that I could possibly be in, is when I'm bottling feelings in. This next bunch is gonna fall under a big umbrella, because in 2012, I learned a lot about me. I learned that I have mental issues that will be with me for the rest of my life. And that is not a weakness, but a strength. It's a strength in knowing myself and knowing how to live with that knowledge. I learned that I'm susceptible to certain things and substances controlling my life. And I'm so lucky that I did so early. And I'm incredibly grateful to have the control back. I'm in a community of people whom I'd consider to be true friends, who genuinely care about me and my well-being and aren't just my friend for convenience. I'm almost certain that the people that I've met this year are gonna be my friends for years to come, and I cannot be more grateful for that, because that is something that I haven't really had in my life ever. But most importantly, I learned what I want to do with my life. What I want to be. When people ask me what I want to do, I always respond with, I want to create. And I know that sounds so non-specific in general, but that is what I want. Whether it's performing, writing, acting, whatever, I want that for my life. And so far, the best medium that I've found for accomplishing this is what we're doing right now, is YouTube. I started this thing as a hobby almost 3 years ago, and it has become so much more than that for me. It has become personally significant. It's so easy to get discouraged by numbers when you're early on starting off, but if there's anything that I've learned since this summer is that hard work does pay off. Since VidCon, my channel has almost tripled in subscribers, and that wasn't handed to me. I worked for it. And in a lot of ways, that's more satisfying than having those numbers handed to me. I'd rather work for them and learn about myself and learn about what makes this good content or what makes this bad content. I would so much rather do it the right way than have this all handed to me, because if you do the right thing will happen to you. A really good friend of mine told me that this year. I'm gonna work as hard as I can to develop this thing that we've created, this community of awesome that we have created, because it's not only important to me, it's important to you guys, and I feel like that is just such a brilliant thing that not only I get something out of this, but other people get something out of this too, and that's all I can ask for. And while I don't like to extrapolate into the future, I have a feeling that 2013 is gonna be a really big year for us. I'll see you guys next year. If you're watching this before tomorrow, tonight at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm gonna be going live on this channel, on AConMann, to bring in the new year, because I don't really have any plans at all to go out and socialize, because I'm lame and my life is on the internet. No problems, whatever. So yeah, please come and check the channel around 10:30 p.m. Eastern. I will be hanging out with my family. It'll be fun. Maybe some special guests will stop by. I've heard rumors of a Brett Ball, maybe. But anyway, this is the 200th video on this channel, which is incredible. Wow. Wowzer. Let's hope for 200 more. Let's go for it. And hope they get better as we go. See you guys next year.